I think there is. Good evening to you. Good evening. How are you all? Hope you're well. It's been a lovely day, hasn't it? Which is a good thing, considering that you're going to have more storms than you ever wanted on its way. Still, there you go. So the amber warnings have been lifted, so the rain. I'm awfully glad I don't live in Argyll, I must tell you that.
So you've moved on from Beechgrove Garden to doing the weather now?
Yes, I'm like that.
Okay.
I am now your actual weatherman. What do you mean, Beechgrove Garden? Give me peace. Anyway, good evening to you all. I hope you're well. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? Hi, handsome. Well, thank you.
It's not Jeanette Cranky, is it?
No, it's not Jeanette Cranky.
Do you remember that security guard?
Yes, I do. Be quiet. We'll tell you the story after, okay? Tickled you, I'll tell you that. Good evening, Julie. Hi, Colette. Amanda, how are you? Maggie, how are you? Oh, he's away now. He's in a fit of laughter over there. Oh dear. There's things that easily please. Yeah, we're in it. Okay. We're in a shop, right? That shall remain nameless because we're not advertising. Hold it. But anyway, we had to get this Prosecco or something. You know, for Alki there. And the security guard came over and said, see that Prosecco on there? Jeanette Cranky loves it. I says, well, if she loves it, we'll take it. Anyway, how are you all doing?
I don't know how she actually got it because it was on the top shelf.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. That's sizist. No more of that. How are you doing? Hi, Angie Wales. Hi there. Hello to you too. Amanda Lancaster, can I have a card, please? Elaine White. Oh, how do you say this? How do you say that word again? Bousson.
I'm not online yet.
Oh, John's not online yet. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Julie, hi.
Buffisson, I think.
Buffisson. Yeah, I need to go to. Julie, James, hi there. How are you, James? Hi, Carmel Connors here. Lorraine Jackson, good evening to you. Janice Shields, Christine Curry. Oh, it reads on you.
It's warming up.
It's warming up, is it? Oh, I've got my iPad thing. Now I have to tell you, I need the old evening sparkle, some sunshine. I will try, Laura, I will try. Say something to Frank Pilkington. Australia knows you're here. Oh, that's me. They never stop doing that. You see, you just read it. Do you know what I mean? Jane Suter. Jane Suter. Jane Suter. Okay, Jane, here we go. Jane Suter. Can you pen again, though?
My penning days are long gone.
Base penning days are gone. Anyway, we're talking to Jane Suter.
Jane Suter?
Yeah.
So right on a piece of paper.
Well, that's up to you. Right, Jane. Whatever's ongoing in your life at the moment, you have to just keep with it. You've got a tendency to want to give something up. You're worried about older people in your life, your family life, lots of things going on, health-wise as well. But I'd have to say to you, Jane, although all this panic's going on there, this in its way will come right. Don't worry about it. Also, I'd like to ask, is there anybody studying or going through that connection at the moment? Because if there is, I have to say that too comes right. Now, when I say it comes right, it's after a while, you know. I mean, you've got what's called the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands means no matter what's coming at you, you will in fact be able to survive this, Jane. You know, it's like you're on top of it rather than struggling to get to the top. You're there and you're looking down on everything that could be negative. You're hitting that out of the way. So please keep going and stop worrying about people round about you, especially this family. You've also got the Nine of Cups out as well, which means that whatever the wishes that you've got at the moment, as regards your situations, especially if somebody wants to study and skills, all of that coming in. I would also say to you, there's travel with that one as well. But the Nine of Cups will all just literally means, yeah, you get your wishes. So congratulations on that. So good luck, Jane. It's important because I'm come around to tell you this is the time it's all going to start moving, because I don't think it has moved. Nothing's gone along the road that you wanted it to. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of stood still for you, not anymore. So there's lots of advice around here. The star sign of Taurus is out as well. And that's important that you remember that, because they're going to be very strong in your life. And if that's a member of your family or a friend or whoever, they're going to help you in many ways. Okay, so stop worrying about your family, they're fine. But there is somebody here whose skills, you know, if they really start to believe in themselves, will go places. I love it. Okay, Jane, thanks very much for coming in. Please, if you wouldn't mind, like and share. That's like me. And share the video. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. You need to mention Sarah Peebles.
I need to mention Sarah Peebles.
It's her birthday today.
Sarah Peebles' birthday?
She's a fair age.
What do you mean she's a fair age?
That's fair age.
That's a ridiculous statement.
Don't want to. Well, she said how old she is.
Well, if she said it, meant everybody can read it.
She's a fair age.
You're a fair age. So
she's 63.
Oh! Well, happy birthday, darling, anyway. I mean, what a day to have the birthday just after the new moon. Fabulous. Fabulous stuff. I think you're into a good year coming up. Although I have to ask you something, darling. Have you done anything at all to your wrist? I'm getting a lot of pain here in my wrist, and it feels as though that there's either a strain or something went on. This could have been a long time ago, I don't know, but I'm suddenly feeling that. Or it's very close to you around, okay? So listen, everybody that's in the room so far, do me a favour. Let's send Sarah some birthday wishes, please, with lots of hearts, if you wouldn't mind. I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you. I'm sure you're fed up hearing that today. But there you go. But let's have a wee look for Sarah, because it's her birthday. I'm getting a lot of problems, not physical problems for you, Sarah, and I don't know if it's quite you, because it's to do with my bones. I feel my bones are so, believe it or not, my teeth, all of that kind of ache seems to be going on here. Now, I don't know if that's for you, because you're not in front of me. So you'll need to contact John, if you wouldn't mind writing, and see if I'm going along the same road. But anyway, let's have a look and see what's going on for Sarah. Will we do that, Johnny?
Yeah, let's do that.
And let's see, a happy birthday for Sarah. Oh, well, there you go. Nine of Cups. Big crossroads coming up. I think you've had some kind of problem to the past, Sarah. Recent past, actually. Maybe since the year began. I think there's been a lot of sudden dilemmas and sudden changes that needed to be done, but you know something. These are absolutely wonderful cards for you. It looks as though you've come along at the right time, birthday or no birthday, although I would still continue to say those problems, I think, have been health. But for the rest of it, congratulations. Really, really good. Somebody's buying a car. Somebody's trying to talk about getting a house move. Somebody's talking about moving on around you. And it's all very favourable. And there's a beautiful girl in your life. And when I say beautiful, I don't just mean in features, but in a nature, really well balanced. And I think a lot of good fortune's coming up for her too. So what I'd say to you is, for a solid birthday message, you've got the Magician. I love the Magician. It's the crossroads. It's the guy made of gold. It's the opportunity stuff. And it's about allowing yourself the crossroads to take and go after. Sitting still at the moment wouldn't be right. I don't care what age you are. Okay, so to forget the years, it's the brain, and get it moving, because this is excellent for moving on. Okay, a lot of joy coming up. If there's a particular wish waiting for you, I think you'll get it. So make sure as you blow your cakes and your candles on your cake, make sure that you make your wish for something quite spectacular for yourself, because it seems as though you're getting it. Okay, thank you very much and happy birthday. Did everybody send all those loves? Yeah,
loads.
I didn't see them.
Flower cake.
Be quiet. Don't you ever say anything backwards. One word out of you. I'm telling you now, Holden, give it up, guy. Give it up. Go after him. So there you go. Hi, Margaret Connor. How you doing? Catherine Ward. Suzanne Strickland. Hi there.
There's a man in here who's working very, 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 very hard. James Edwards.
James Edwards.
He's busy with work.
James.
James Edwards.
Good.
Any chance of a wee card?
Well, I'll give you a card, James, but did I not predict that for you? That there's an entrepreneurial streak around about you to take up an opportunity of something coming up for you. But let's have a wee look for you. Give James a card. I can't see him here at all.
Oh, he's further up.
Right, James, I'm glad this is all happening to you because you've had the hanged man to the past. And what that means is that your things have just been hanging there and not working at all. To your satisfaction, you've not been able to get moving, make something happen, whatever. But now, well, you've got the Four of Cups to see it through. You've also got a great plan. I've also got to tell you, believe it or not, in the middle of all of this, you have a holiday. Where? I do not know, because it looks small, it looks quick, it's kind of an overnight or that kind of break. But it's good, okay? And Craig and James is, but no James, no. My James, another James. Yes, I'm getting conflicting messages here because I've suddenly realized who I'm talking to. And that would be your father, I think. So it's all right, and lots of moves and lots of change coming up for you. I love everything because it's all in the planning stage and getting moved. I just think that use your sense and don't rely too much on others to be there for you. I think that it's to do with you putting your shoulder to the wheel and making it happen. But it's really, this is odd because this is twice this happened. This happened to Lynn, the same voice I'm getting. So it's to you as well. Being looked after, being helped, okay? And remember, no matter what mistakes happened in life, that was life. Now that we're in a different place, we can help, okay? So go for it, James, because I love this. It's really good and a lot of opportunity. Well done. Thanks, son.
Can I just say something?
What is it?
If ever you predict a holiday for me, can you make it longer than one night that James is doing?
No, it's not one night. It's like a short break. It could be a weekend. A week. Get yourself to.
Big deal.
What do you
I
mean?
want 10 days.
You can get 10 days on you go, pal. Help. Get me out of here. No more of it. Here you go. Hi, Caroline. Leslie, hi there. Elaine McDonald, my needs are more than yours. Oh dear. Laura Ann Early, please, is there anything for me? I'd really appreciate it. Margaret Anderson is watching. Are you the real Margaret Anderson? I explained to you, if it is, I explained to the show that there's 2 or maybe 3 Margaret Andersons. And we once said, are you the right Margaret Anderson or the wrong one? And she came back saying, the wrong one. But anyway, I hope you're okay, Margaret. I hope things are good for you. Passed on your message to Elizabeth, so things are going well there. Christine Curry, hi there. Gail Brown, how are you? Margaret Anderson, evening. Frank, how's you? I'm okay, my darling. Thanks very much. Caroline Noon, love the banter tonight. You love the banter. It's doing that, Roxanne. I'm telling you, this man is a frightful, frightful drinker. What am I to do? Alexis Ward, how are you, my honey? Angela. Is it Angela?
No, just imagine.
I think it's Isabel. Is that McShaney? I think, is it?
McChaney.
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 Isabel McChaney. I think it's her.
Isabel.
I'd like to know who passed over with the problems with the head, in the head, or to their head. Would you come back and let John know, please, if I'm on the right track? Because I've suddenly got that. And hi to Bill Sawyer, how are you doing? But you remember that I've told you, who am I talking to?
Isabel McChaney.
Isabel, I want you to try and say, I mean, that could have been recently, it could have been years ago, I don't know. I've got this in my head anyway, and I know that I've passed over with it. So I don't know if it's a cerebral hemorrhage. It's like that, but it's real pressure all around. Anyway, Isabel, let's have a wee look to see why I'm drawn to you. I don't know what it is, but let's see. Do, 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 do. James, excuse me a wee minute there, Isabel. James has come back to say, thanks a million, that's sexist. I'm going away and maybe for 2 nights if I play my cards right. So there you go. Sorry about that. Okay, back to you, Isabel. But well done, James. I'm glad you're getting your break. Okay then, back to Isabel. Oh, a lot going on between now and Christmas. Oh, it's great. I love it. And what I like about it is that it's an energy. It's so easy to say that word, isn't it? But it is, it's an energy that I think you're needing. It's like really sparking and giving you opportunities to go. Now, I'm also going to tell you something. Love's in the air. Okay? And Isabel, I wouldn't be surprised where this love comes from or what shape it takes. And do you know something? Be glad, clap your hands and let this all happen. Because I've got a really nice time coming up for you where I think you got really cynical. And you'll need to tell me if I'm right, Isabel. But you got really cynical in the past. I had it seen it done with this t-shirt kind of situation again. Yeah, a bit like that. Now, this love that I'm talking about, this opportunity, it's because somebody was hurt and they're coming back into play. They're back in their own skin again. They're getting on with their life. And I'm telling you, that's a fabulous relationship coming up for somebody. So take whoever it is, because they're still with me. Oh, passed in a hospital, so I can tell you that now. Also, whoever this, I think this is a woman. And also that she's pointing to a new car. And believe it, I don't know anything about cars. He knows everything about cars, but I don't know anything about cars. I was once asked, what kind of car do you have? I said, I'm black one. But I see the Merc sign on this. Do you know that Merc thing?
Yeah.
How do you draw that?
It's a circle with a line straight down.
It's like a third.
An upside down line. And a
I know,
circle.
well, that's it. That's the sign I've just seen. Well, there you go. I hope that's wonderful for somebody. But I love the opportunity, and I like a lot of things that happen between now and Christmas for you. Long may they continue, of course, may go all the way through into 1921, 2, 3, all the way forward, I hope. But this, I love. It really is a nice time. So well done, Isabel. But please take this person because they're with you now. So whoever it is, I'd like you to think about them. I hope you can take this person because she wants to dominate an awful lot. She wants you to know she's there. So look when your family, look to your friends, look at all of those areas and try and find this person that passed over with that. Okay? Listen, this is a wonderful time for you, so I'm often glad to tell you, because sometimes it's a bit heavy for other people and heavy news, but for you, I think it's wonderful. Congratulations. So, Isabel, please like and share if you don't mind. Yes, what
Do you know what you put me in mind with your holiday prediction for James?
Yeah.
See, when I get that email from the National Lottery saying, please log into your account, exciting news, and I log in and I've won £1.30.
Well, £1.30 is better.
That's what that reading was like.
But £1.30 is better than nothing.
You're going on holiday for 2 whole nights. Look at what you could have won. The speedboats,
Yeah, and you came to Barnsley.
a microwave oven, or 2 nights.
James, I'm sorry it was a small
It's a
prediction.
scourge of bullseye.
What, is that because he's going away for 2 nights and you're no?
I hope they're the best 2 nights ever, James.
Yes, so do I. And keep out of it.
Enjoy every moment, every hour of
He
it.
says it was
48
such,
hours.
Oh, he's squeezing out his mouth. It's like killing him to say it. Anyway, there you go.
Now, Chal Brown's just said, I think maybe it's time they come to see you. Well, actually, I need to remind you, you've got a couple of spaces
Have I?
for your face-to-face readings on Monday night at the Hilton.
All right, so there's some spaces left for Monday night in the Hilton. If you just want to come, get in touch, please. Go through the, how do you go through it? You go through the Facebook, isn't it?
Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger or frankpilkington.com, and all you do is you press book or whatever. And David David Cooper will come back to you. So.
Now, Elaine McDonald isn't asking for much. She just wants to know, quite simply, when she's going to meet a multi-millionaire hunk.
A millionaire hunk.
For Elaine McDonald.
Right, Elaine McDonald.
Is it for more than 2 nights?
Would you leave James alone? Too much, too much. There's a woman here looking for a millionaire, so let's see if she's going to get one. Let's see. So the question is, I think, about love and emotion. So let's see what that is. Well, there you go. If you've ever been, Elaine, if you've ever had a hard time, you had it. I'm telling you now. And well, that's the past for you. But the future, this is weird. Look at this. What does that say?
Wealth.
I really don't know if it's the millionaire thing, you know, but I don't think he's skin. That's for sure. Yes, you mean. This is great news. Do you know you're going to meet him Christmas and New Year? Now, you may be around at the moment, but nothing's really, I don't know if it's went into that place. Let's say, are you trying to set me up? But it really is, it's there. And look, it's the 3 of Cups, you know, so it's all sort of celebration and fun.
Does that mean abundance?
Well, considering your past, I mean, no, it doesn't mean abundance. It means things coming at once.
All right.
But Elaine, to the past, I didn't mean to say that there. Anyway, all of this to the past, Elaine, is been held down. Things weren't very good for you. Do you know what I mean? Sort of having to sort things out in your life. But now, well, it looks as though that's free and that you're getting a chance to move on here. This is great. I love it. Now, I also have to go away from that completely and say to you, there's something very much about friendship at the moment that really is getting you concerned. Now, don't go through every single one of them. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. But as far as friendship is concerned, I'm kind of with you on it. So whatever that is, your thought process is along that road, I'm with you there. No, not so good. Sometimes, you know, some people really kind of let us down. But in your case, you said it doesn't matter. Of course it matters. But oh, to come fab. Oh, don't lend money out. Not before Christmas anyway. Thank you coming in, Elaine. That was kind of you. Now, another thing I have to say to you is I would like you to come back and say that was absolute awful, it never happened or whatever. But I've got a funny feeling it's going to. And who was the person who had the breast problems? Did you come back and tell me that one too? Thanks. Like and share.
Now, you've just told Elaine not to lend money out to anybody, and I was hoping for a loan of a wee £3.
Well, I'm sorry, you're not getting it.
Okay.
He's looking for £3. Why are you looking for £3? I'll give you 5. That's about it.
Now, listen seriously now. Rosalind Kilday, her husband's on dialysis.
Yeah.
Came home today and collapsed. Anything for Rosalind?
Oh, yeah. Rosalind, did you get in touch immediately with the hospitals and stuff? I'm sure that's what you had to do. I hope he's okay. What is it that you're asking, actually? Anything for me tonight, please, Frank, Rosalind Kilday? But that's
I think she's just had a terrible day here.
I think it must have been. And Agnes Monroe's come in. How are you doing? Tap dancer to the stars. How are you? Let me see. So we're worried about Rosalind's husband. I wish you'd give me a star sign, please. I'd be grateful if you could. I can see the worry. These next 8 to 10 days are very important. Okay? But I think you can safely see him back getting the help that he needs very quickly. Okay? Can I also ask you, Rosalind, are you thinking of changing house or moving home because of whatever situation that's going on in your life? Because it looks like there could be a move.
He's a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio, yeah. Now, one thing you have to know about Scorpio at the moment, Rosalind, is that Jupiter's in the sign. Now, when Jupiter's in there, it brings sometimes the best things ever in life. Okay? It's a really lucky planet. But it also can bring the things that are needing to be fixed. Okay? So whatever it is that's going on at the moment, It needs to come out, it needs to be sorted, it needs to be looked at. And so I think that that's what's going on here. And over these next 7 days to the next 10 days, I think it'll be right. Can I also ask you who's got the knee and leg problem as well? It may be still your husband, but I think it might be just for you.
I think she is looking to move. Rosalind came back and said yes. I think that was on the...
Oh, so yes, you are looking to move. But I want you to watch this knee problem as well, okay? Because it looks as though that it's quite heavy. But apart from anything else, I think he's in the right place. We'll be given the right treatments and stuff. So try very hard to rest tonight, which will be very hard to do. I mean, I couldn't. So I know exactly how you feel. So good luck, okay? Oh dear. I don't know what that could be, but Rosalind, it's something else. It's something that just needs to be fixed or sorted. And you know, you're in the right place for that. I wonder if Marcus knows about that. I hope Marcus comes in tonight. Marcus over there in Butte because he travels as well to have his dialysis. So there you go. Thank you, Rosalind. She's liked and shared. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much. Margaret McIntyre saying hello. Amanda Lancaster. Can I have a card, please? I'm the Scorpio. No. That's so unfair. Amanda, I think a little bit of luck is on your side, so we're going to give a wee quick hello to Amanda Lancaster. Let's see what we've got here. Good news, a baby here. Baby being born here. You're hearing the news of birth. Great movement coming up. This is a Jupiter thing. I think what you've been doing very much is holding everything in a way, holding things down. And I just think that you have to make it move and let it out. And it's all that sort of let's not do anything in case it goes wrong number. I think you have to make things really go out there and take it and make it happen. Because the sun's really soon is going to be in your sign. It's going to boost everything. But the new moon, that's later on in the month. But I think the full moon starts it off. So somewhere around about the 24th, 25th of October, things start to move for you. So get ready, okay? Cut things away you don't need anymore and trust yourself to move forward. I think it's really good. Okay, good luck. Thank you very, very much for coming in. So off with you. But in the name of the wee man, would you believe who's come in here? After all this time, not been around for a while. Sandra Thorpe, how you doing? Hope everything's okay down your way. Laura Ann Early, hope your husband is okay, Rosalind. And people are concerned for you, Rosalind, so we are sending out our prayers and put you all on the list tonight, okay? Mags O'Keefe is here, hello there. Michelle Logue, is that Michelle Logue, John?
Yeah, it is.
It's Amanda Lancaster, she's come back to say thanks, Frank, you're welcome. Arlene Brown, anything for Pisces? Angie Wales, anything for me, please? Helen O'Hare. Helen O'Hare. Now I'm between two here, Helen O'Hare and Claudia Keith. But I think it's Helen O'Hare. But that's not fair, is it? So we'll try and do Claudia after we do Helen, okay? Helen, let's see, the card that fell for you is the Seven of Swords. You're in a scenario here at the moment where you really need to be sharp. The quicker you use your brain in situations, the better it will be. You don't leave anything to fate. But if you're involved in something at the moment, use that know-how and get in there and sort things out. Do you understand me? I hope you do. It's important. You're in a situation here where at times you feel you've got it all to do. It's just me and I've got to really get through all this. Well, do you know something? It's not going to be that bad. It has been, but it's not going to be that anymore. Okay? And you're going to be working hard for, I think, some kind of opportunity, pleasure opportunity, something coming up like a night out or a celebration of something, but it means to work to get it. And I like it very much because it will pay handsomely for you in some way. Could you also tell me who goes to bowling greens? I know that sounds daft, but I'm suddenly taken to a bowling green. But for yourself, use that sharpness. You've got a great brain and you've got a great know-how. Use it as soon as you can. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Claudia Keith. Well, I don't know why we're drawn to two at the one time. I wonder if there's a similarity. But let's have a look anyway for you, Claudia. Okay. Oh, moody people round about you. Oh. And you know something, you just need to let them be moody. Right. Here's what I have to say. Over the next 2-year period, somebody is thinking of living, uprooting, packing everything and going. And it would not be surprised that it's abroad. Okay? And whoever we're talking about, very determined to do it. Now, I cannot say to you that this is immigration. I don't think it is, but I do think wherever it is, it'll be a long stay. But you know, that may also be because of work. Okay, Claudia? Big moves there. Now, you might be saying, you're kidding, it's got nothing to do with me, but look to your circle, look to your family. Because there is somebody, I've got to say, I say moody. It's okay, wrong of me to say that, but there is somebody who, in fact, so determined around you, Claudia, knows exactly what they want, and it takes getting them persuaded to say no to something is very difficult. So I've got to leave that because it really is something going on there. But I love it. I think that's a great move. I think the opportunities will be fabulous for them, actually. And so you're going to just have to let it go because somebody is that determined they're going to, and they will have children, young children as well. All right, my love. Thanks for coming in. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much, Claudia. If you would like and share, I'd be grateful. Now then, we advert, Johnny.
What for?
Well, as you know, well, you've seen me work after this. Sometimes it's really quite difficult when you can't get around everybody, but people want an awful lot of questions. So the thing to do, okay, and yes, it is commercial, but if you go into your mobile and text Frank, followed by your question, and if you send it to 85358, either myself or my team will get it. That's text Frank, followed by your question to 85358. And we'll see what happens and see how many questions I can get out there. And also, John said there's like 2 or 3 spaces left for, is it next Monday?
Monday, aye.
So it's for next Monday, if you want to come along for a face-to-face with me at the Hilton Glasgow Grosvenor, I'll be there, so you'll be very welcome. So get in touch either by booking on the Facebook Live page, Frank Pilkington, your psychic astrologer, or go to frankpilkington.com. Ta-da!
Now, Julie Smiley, you read her last week, and in the reading you asked her who Helen was. Well, it's her mum.
Yeah.
She's saying why, you probably can't remember.
I can.
She's saying why did you ask? It's just that you're always just given the name.
I was given the name, or I picked the name up, so that's what it was. That's what happens. Just sometimes you come along for the reading, you see, and that's what suddenly you're just doing that. And it's weird, you know, I had a particular reading this week, and it's still very profound in my head, is that she came along specifically for this one person to come through. And you know something? I cannot control that. If they come through, they come through. If they don't, they don't. And I felt disappointed for her too, because she must have thought, you know, I just walked through the door and they was sitting there or standing there ready to talk to me, and they didn't come. Now, sometimes I think that they do that because some people get upset very easily. They get and down they go, you know. And I don't think Spirit wants that. It's once you're over, it's that universal thing. It's that love. That's that understanding. It's that passion. It's that knowledge that they have that they try to pass on to you. Because believe me, they can do much more over there than ever could here. So anyway, maybe that's a long way round to say to you, that's why probably you heard the name Helen, because whoever it was looking after you. Take care of yourself. And your mother might not have passed over. It may have been somebody shouting, Helen. So good luck. Did I answer the question, do you think? No? Hello. Are you in the room?
I don't know, yeah. Well, you probably can't remember why you got the name. But...
No.
Now, Beth Dixon, I don't know when you read Beth, but you mentioned her stomach and you were spot on with it. And she's saying, is there any more on that? It's Beth Dixon.
No, well, darling, if that's playing up, you know, it's doctor time. It's get that sorted, you know. Don't. The thing is not to leave things like that. You know, the old school, I'll just leave it, it'll get better in its own number. Yeah, sometimes. But I think if you're in pain, would you leave something if you're in pain? I think you need to go and see about your hands, by the way. Well, that's got really big. He's taking a lump in his hand.
And one coming on the other hand.
And one on the other hand.
I think I'm going to be arthritic.
You think you're going to be arthritic?
Yeah.
Going to be? Poor wee self. Anyway, I think you should go and see and get that dealt with. And remember, everybody get their flu jab this year. That was awful last year, wasn't it?
The bloody Australian flu.
The Australian thing. Oh, that really knocked people for
Damn
sick.
those Australians.
I mean, it's not something, it was announced on the news how many people, it was like 2,000 people were in hospital with it, either with that or complaints or complications because of it. But then there was so much death as well through it. So come on, get your flu injections, get out there and make sure that we're all well and strong and happy. Dr. Bob, Dr. Bob, Dr. Bob. Where do you see Dr. Bob? This is ridiculous. We're now in the Muppets. Help. I'd like to say hello to Arlene Brown, because Arlene Brown, you've got something wrong with your feet. And I think it's to do with the instep. It's really sore. Okay, would you come back, Arlene, and let us know if I'm right there? That's really odd, it's sore. Anyway, poor Arlene's got a soreness. Let's see what we can do for you, my darling. Let's see what we can do. Now then, well, I like the situations around you. I really do. And do you know something, Arlene? Excuse me. See, between now and March and April, talk about gathering strength. It really is all about a really, really forward-thinking, full of action, go for it kind of scenario. I like it because you've got the card of strength over everything here. And that's when you can be assured in yourself that you can stand up there and be counted and not be afraid. So that's what I'm thinking, go for it. But please, will you look after your foot or feet? It may be both, but it feels, oh, well, it's my left foot and really agony underneath the what do you call that?
The arch of your
The
foot.
arch of your foot, yes, that bit there and now. So anyway, it may not be for you, darling, it may be for somebody else. But Arlene, check it out for me, please, and come back and let me know. But a lovely time coming up in front of you. A show of strength. Do not be afraid. Get in there and make it all happen for yourself. Do you hear me? Thank you. Amanda Lancaster, 24th is my birthday. Well, 24th is a good time.
Christine Curry couldn't get the flu jab this year because she had a bad cold, and she very kindly
I know.
she brought it to the show on Friday.
Well, did you? Did you bring it to the show on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy the show? I hope you did. But this, that's right. Who else was that happen to? If you're not very well or something like that. Or you've got a
Oh,
cold or
because
flu.
there's a wee bit of flu in a flu jab. So
Please don't tell me that.
no, but if you're not well, then they can't, because it makes you feel not well briefly when you have the jab.
Really?
Yeah. So all
Don't you take-
vaccines have got a little bit of what
Yeah, I know that's the whole thing of
vaccinating against.
yes.
I mean, you have to believe me because I'm a scientist.
Is that you're a scientist now? I thought a Lemsip would have worked that one.
That's not the same.
That was the same.
Well, it's not in a hypodermic.
Anyway, I hope your cold gets away, but get there for your flu job, okay? Listen to me. Flu job. We should go out there doing the dancing. They're doing the jigging. Hi, Sharon. Sharon writes in. How you doing, darling? It's nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Michelle Logue, anything for me? Arlene Brown, Arlene Brown, Arlene Brown. You stop doing that. Why do you think if you keep doing the 3 and 4 times show? I've given you a wee reading, haven't I?
Yeah, you just.
Lynn McEwen. Hi, Frank. Anything? I'm a Capricorn. Very proud Capricorn too. Lots of you to remain strong over. Do you hear, Lynn? It really is that time. And I think You're going to go through a wee phase of being really quite brilliant in the things you're going to do. And I mean really quite brilliant. So get ready for that, because that's really quite strong for you. Susan Strickland, worried about my kids' education. Suzanne, go straight to the doctor, go straight to the teachers then, go to the head teacher and say that you're worried about things. Speak your mind, don't sit back. What would you do if that was about education and you were worried about it? What would you do?
Well, if you don't think they're getting what they should be getting from the school, you should be challenging the school.
Yeah, challenge it, okay. And Anne Miller, evening all, sorry I'm late. It is quite all right. I know you were late, but at least you're here.
Lynn Edwards has got me pegged. I'm a professor of fine wine.
You are. Yes, you are.
And also
Drinking it.
a doctor of cheap funk.
Is that what it is? Is that a coffee you're making there?
You want a coffee?
I would love a coffee, thank you very much. As he goes to refill. So let me see who else is here for you. So did you get that, Lynn? It's all about being really sharp and very clear about the things you're going to do. Take control, take charge of situations you're in, and I don't think you can go wrong. I think if you kind of lose faith slightly, then you're going to have a problem. Okay, so nail your courage to the sticking post. So who is it? Helen O'Hare's here. Hi there, how are you? Michelle, she's just come back with Capricorn. What about Sagittarius? We're getting all star signs now? Why? I do not know. Hi, a bit late, but got here. That's Beth Dixon. Thank you, Beth. It's very kind of you coming
Did
in.
you say now they're close to the sticking post?
Nail your courage to the sticking post. It's a line. It's from the Scottish play. You wouldn't know that. You, purveyor of great fine wines, that plonks and drinks.
I missed that.
What do you mean you missed
We're
it?
going to get the rocket zest.
Do you know something? You do something wrong once, and oh, it's never forgotten. Honestly, I don't know if he should have wrote that up on the wall or something. Anyway, Catherine Ward, how are you? Oh dear, Catherine, can you tell me who had the real breathing problems around you? Really? Is it emphysema or something like that? Somebody had that with you. And I don't know if I passed over. I may have. I think I have. I think I've passed over. So I think you're getting something. Yeah, and a man and passed over, and that was a breathing problem for you, Catherine. But let's have a wee look and see what's going on for you. But I think. Oh, yeah, I see a plane for you, Catherine. So you're flying somewhere. Where are you going? You must be traveling soon. Very good. Now, also, this person has passed over, this male that has passed over. God help him, a hard time getting over. But wants you to know that they're there, okay? But let's see what's going on for Catherine. This is Catherine Ward. Look out for mail, telephone calls, emails, and all of that, because it's going to be important news given to you shortly. Catherine, let's see what's here for you. Yes, some solidly good, successful news. Great news over work for somebody, Catherine. They're either waiting and getting, oh, thank you, Joe. They're either waiting and getting a job, or they're doing something about a change within a job. And whoever we're talking about deserves this, because this would be a female, and this would be a female who had been working really hard. You know, doesn't get things easy. I don't mean as a, pretty face and she walks right through the door. No, this is somebody who works hard no matter how, and I love her nature. I think she's a fabulous girl, but very successful in work. Okay, great opportunities there. And tell her from me to stop, I don't know if I can do this number. Tell her to do it wholeheartedly, get in there. Blame it on me. But I really do think she's wonderful. So will you take this man, because he's really looking after you as well. He wants you to be around for you, Catherine, okay? I hope that was okay. Come back, please, and let me know if I'm along the right track. Thank you.
Now, I don't know if this was for somebody else earlier, but you mentioned the bowling club, and Gillian Ford's a member of a bowling club.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you saw the bowling.
It was, I don't know, no, it was in with the reading that I was doing. I suddenly saw a bowling club. I think it belonged to that person. Do you like the bowling? Well, obviously you like the bowling club. I need to go and see my cousin Margaret Pilkington. Actually, Margaret Sorley is her name. I promised to go on her birthday, and I'm still not there, and I feel really guilty about that. But she used to bowl too. So if you're listening, Margaret, or if you're around, I will come and see you soon, darling. I'm so sorry I'm not over. But that's my big cousin.
So the
Did you know
Helen's birth.
yes, it's,
Well, maybe
it's
Gillian's.
not
Oh.
Helensburgh. It's in Kilgrain, or well, we used to Criggendon. Kilgrain, okay. This is Johnny. You know, film. You know what I mean? Anyway, Margaret used to be there. My big cousin.
Uh-huh.
And I feel guilty that I haven't gone and seen her. I really do.
Which birthday did you say you'd go and see her? Like her 18th or something? How old is she now? 47?
Be quiet. No, I don't know what age she turned. She was at Bella's funeral, and that's how I saw her. And I said, I'll come in and see you. And she said, oh, please do.
Gillian's in Gerlock Head.
Gerlock Head. Oh, there you go. Up the top of the loch. Be terrible. Catherine, I hope you come back to me, Catherine, with that information, please. Probably a way sitting going on. I don't think so. But let me know if I'm on the right track or not. It's okay to say no. Did you come back, Johnny?
Catherine, who? I was making a coffee.
Catherine Ward. We're looking to see if Catherine came back with anything, but I don't think she has. Karen McFall, she's a Libran. Michael Corner, I think he's a Taurus.
Now, Gillian, the bowler, knows Ronnie Pilkington.
Oh, you know my brother. My older brother. They'll kill me for that one. Jane Bates, please.
The reading was Helen O'Hare's, and you mentioned the bowling green, and she's a bowler.
Oh, you are a bowler.
So it was for her.
Okay, so you understand. We're getting lost here in bowls. Cheers. I'm getting an awful lot of people now asking me things about star signs. FrankPilkington.com. I've got all your written stuff on there. Go and see it all. Read it out. Let me know what you think of my horoscopes for the week and also for the month. So I'd be grateful. Mary Gowan. Mary Gowan. Could you tell me, Mary Gowan, she had a really bad oh God. Oh, really sore stomach, really lower down problems there, but that lasted for a long time. This wasn't just a stomach thing. This was lower, and I've got to tell you, it's a woman's thing. It would have been for an older woman. And wow, she had this really quite severe. So would you come back and let me know, Mary, if I'm going along the right tracks there?
What was Mary's second name?
Gallon, Gallon. Yeah, I'm not so happy because I've got a feeling at the moment I'm kind of having to do everything on my own, Mary, and normally I would get help, or there would be people there that would be around for me. Do you know what I mean by that? So sometimes there's a lot of people there to help, and sometimes you're just totally on your own. You need to stop this worry. Do you understand me, Mary? Because, you know, you die if you worry, you die if you don't. Okay? Because it really is about that sort of state at the moment. You can cope with whatever it is you're getting. Don't think you can't. Okay? There is somebody also going to be moving house connected to you as well, and that's really important for them. I've got a feeling that an older man that's passed over is just so sorely missed. You'll need to let me know who that is, or if I'm along the right track, but it feels like I've lost my dad, or I've lost my uncle, or it feels like that, and then it's like, oh, come through, or if only they were here, it'd sort it all out. The answer to that one, of course, Mary, is you can do it all yourself. Yes, you can, and you will be a success at this too. So stop thinking you can't. And remember, whoever we're talking about, whoever it is that's over for you, will be coming through to help. You can't lose sight of that, okay? I saw Linda Lycan there. Is she still around?
Yeah, she's saying She knows it's a bit early, but there's Sadie around.
No, not yet. I'll let you know though, Linda. Okay? Linda, have you injured your back? What have you been doing with your back? There's something wrong here. I just said hello to you. They've got a sharp pain up my back. Will you come back, darling? Thanks, honey. Stacey Gillespie, Linda McKechnie. She always likes and shares, you know. That'll be Linda McKechnie. She's away down there in the land of the Helensburgh. But she came to the show, remember? With Sandra. Con and Sandra came together. Sandra Thorpe.
The one at the Well Cabaret?
The Well Cabaret, yes. They came together. A lot of things happening for her. It's a shame. But that's the past. Oh dear. Debbie Arrow. Oh, ARROL. Oh. What's going on here? I'm picking up an awful lot of the physical stuff tonight. Spirits either coming through with this or they're pointing out the problems. And I've got to ask you, please let me know if there's been anything wrong here. I've hold my hand under here, if you know where I am. What do you call them? The lymphs on the side of the breast. This may have been something that's passed over because the pain's away now, but it was there the minute I said your name. So Debbie, please let me know what that's all about, if you wouldn't mind. Sometimes people don't like to come back when you tell you, do they? Maybe it's because it's too... Well, hopefully it's right for them, but it may be that they don't want to talk about it.
She's saying hi, but there's a bit of a lag, remember, so...
Okay then, Debbie, here we go. Fine, stop worrying about that. Oh, well, there you go. I have to say to you, there's a man around you, Debbie, and too impatient for change. And please tell this man, if it is your partner, for example, if this is him, please tell him, or it could even be a brother. It's like that. But you've got a male, and please tell them to stop being so impatient. This will work out. Stop thinking because something didn't come instantly, it will work.
It was her sister with the...
Oh, was your sister with the breast thing? All right. Then the lymphs. So there you go, my darling. Debbie, it'll go well. Stop worrying about this scenario. But I'd love to say to you, this is all for you. It isn't. It's for a male and making a major move, and it will come. But please, tell me shut up. Last thing you say, but it is like going to get by because it's like constant. I feel it's like all the time I need, and it's like this never happens to me, and I never get that. It's that stuff, and that's all going to change. I love it. I mean, it's really big to come. So a whole new direction will come up. If you'll wait 7 weeks, okay. So whoever we're talking about this, there you go. Let's just think. Yeah, I'm right. I've been told I'm right. So tell him, stop being impatient and it'll go well.
Yeah, memorial today.
It's her memorial today, is it? For her sisters. Yeah. She's saying hi. Well done. She's looking after you too, that's for sure.
She's saying true. I don't know if that's about the man, the impatient man.
It may be, but the crossroads is coming. It's really, it'll come shortly. It's coming big. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for giving me that feedback. It's kind of interesting. Oh, James Edwards come back saying, liked and shared. Thank you so much, Francis. Yes. Did you hear that? My name. Did you hear that? That's my Sunday name.
Is that your Sunday name?
Francis.
This wine's very nice. I've joined the new wine club, you know.
Which one?
It's the Wee Jimmy Cranky wine. it's like the Sunday Times wine club, but it's very...
It's not the Sunday Times.
It's a lot more down market. and it's all on lower shops.
I'm telling you, Jeanette's a friend of mine. Do you mind? You stole the Jimmy Cranky.
I got a mixed case and 6 of them were Bucky.
Six were Bucky. Get yourself peace, you. That's ridiculous. Barbara Boland, how are you? So listen, in between all of this, alcohol talk. I'll be doing as much as I can with your questions and stuff. Okay, so remember what to do. It's a text on your mobile, please. Followed by you just text Frank. You've got me off my head here now because of this.
You text Frank.
I know you text Frank
Followed
by your question to. No, so you don't know. 85358. 85358. Okay, and I'll get to them as soon as the show's over. But I'm Barbara Boland. I don't know why we've got Barbara here, but we're going to have a wee look at Barbara. Okay. I don't think you're any relation to the Streisand.
Oh, that was in Boland.
No, she's married to James Boland.
Oh, is she?
Aha.
Oh, all right.
See? Think you're smart? I know my stars, you don't. Just to get back to the bucky, I'm thinking. All right, Barbara, here we go. Where did you get that from anyway? That must have been sitting at the top of your heads to come out of that. I don't know. Barbara Boland, the best card in the pack. Okay? You have the world. Now that is twofold. Okay? Now when you have the world or the universe, it's got lots of different names. What it means is that in some way, something's finished with now, that it's finished in a high. And it's a Saturn card, so it means that it's come to an end because it's time for it to finish and to get ready to move on. And I think that's the way you should look at life at the moment. Not that it's all finished, I don't mean that. But what I mean is that situations are over and you've done your best and things are okay for you. All right? This is going to sound really weird because it's sounding weird to me, Barbara. And talking to you, I've suddenly got this. I've got the Waverley. I've got little tugboats. I've got sailboats. And probably that would mean absolutely nothing to you. But if it does, will you come back and let me know? Because I'm suddenly been taken to the water. I've been suddenly taken down to lots of different kind of areas. And I've got to say, it's fabulous. Now listen carefully to me. You're having a real good time. Okay? But I'm also, now look at this, John, you know what I've been taken to now? I've been taken to a marina, and I've been there. And this marina is in Playa Blanca, and Playa Blanca is in Lanzarote. Will you remember I've told you that? I'm sure you will. Probably sitting there going, what is he talking about? But I've just been taken there. I'm looking at this, it's water and it's all of this. It's time for you to go, well done, I've done a lot, I can move on now. Do you understand, Barbara? The more you do that, the better it gets. And I don't care if you're 22. It feels really good. Okay? So a nice Saturn end to things is kind of stopping it, you've done the work, now get your reward. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please like and share if you wouldn't mind. And the same to everybody too. Listen, it's that time. It's running away with us. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this evening. And the bucky drinker as well. Anything else you want to say before you go?
Well, I just need to do my wee email of thanks to Jimmy Cranky for the work.
you leave Jeanette alone. I'm going to set her on you because I'll tell you she can be really vicious. Right, Jeanette, kill. I was with her and Gary Hollywood when they had that big accident. Do you remember the accident in
on the Beanstalk Club?
On the Beanstalk Club, yeah. She was in a bad way, I gotta tell you. So was Gary, but they're all right now. Thank God, eh?
It's only in that world, isn't it? You can have a devastating beanstalk
I
accident.
know. Think about it. What happened to you? You died after a beanstalk. I mean, think of it. But they're all back together. Stop it.
Imagine turning up at the emergency room. What happened to you? I fell off a beanstalk.
No, they don't. Can I tell you, they were still in costume.
Even better.
I know. Gary Hall, I'm looking at them, I went, what? It's got makeup on it. But they were very ill. They were. That was very dangerous. They lost Jeanette. But anyway, enough. And if they're listening in, thank you. And thanks to Gary for coming on to the show. It was really nice seeing him again. And thank you all tonight for being here. It's been a really good night and I've enjoyed myself. Okay, living a hand and all this life. Now listen, it's really easy to be nice to one another. So let's do that. Lots of love. I think these are fabulous. These are really my wonderful Facebook family and I'm so proud you've come and see me. But like and share if you wouldn't mind, and maybe more people will join your circle. But until, where are we? Sunday night? Yeah, till Sunday night. At 9 o'clock, I'll see you. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.